Okay guys, apparently my camera broke, I just noticed now because I was starting to get bored. I was telling you guys about my telescope. It's in Dublin now! Woo! Yeah, but anyway. I have been watching the veggie experiment as they were doing stuff with it. So have any of you heard of the Black Knight satellite? I think it's Black Knight. I think that's what it is. For those of you that don't know, the Black Knight was a satellite discovered. Wait, hold on, I'll just look it up.
And we're standing by now for the first consumption of one of these red romaine lettuce leaves that has been grown in the microgravity of space.
Yeah, what's called the Black Knight? It's a satellite that was discovered by the US in the 50s. Pretty much just when they could launch imaging satellites. Basically the first, well, not necessarily first, but the earliest ones. It's assumed to be a 10-ton object.
Are you going to harvest all of it or just some of it? I'm going to harvest half from each plant. Okay. Okay.
Because I'm going to ask Camille, are you alright? Oh no, that's Scott, okay. But like, pretty much two people I've ever heard of named Scott are bald. Scott Kelly and Scott Manley. I don't call him anybody else called Scott. But anyway, the Black Knight, 1950s, discovered the US. First, the US said it was a Russian satellite. Well, later on they realized that the Russians didn't have the capability to launch something of this size into a polar orbit. I mean, some people believe that thing is several thousand or even million years old. Don't know, but nobody actually knows what it is, and I think Endeavour took a few good shots of it. That should actually be a thing in Space Shuttle mission. Like, they have the Black Knight in one of the missions. I don't know if they do, as they should. They have the Black Knight in, and so basically you're doing the mission, and all of a sudden, hey, there's random unknown object behind your, whatever. Rotate the shuttle to this and this, so your crew so the rest of the crew can take photographs of it. Something like that. That would be awesome. Just saying. Just saying. It's the Perseid meteor shower. Should be visible today, so if I get the chance I might make a video of that. Like, you know, I might have that video up earlier just for the simple reason of long upload times.
Good. Okay. Why don't we do this? We'll talk into this camera here. Yeah. So, in Huntsville, you guys worked very hard.
I really admire Scott.
And having lived on the space station here for a while, I understand the logistical complexity of having people live and work in space for long periods, and the supply chain that is required to keep us going. And if we're ever going to go to Mars someday, we will, and but whenever that is, we're going to have a spacecraft that is much more self-sustainable with regards to its food supply, and as well as other things, the environmental control system. We have a pretty good handle on that up here right now, but
we need to do better.
on the way to Mars and on the way back, you're not going to be able to get resupply. Certainly, you can pre-position stuff there, but there's going to be a long period of time where we're going to have to be completely self-sufficient. So this payload and having the ability for us to grow our own food is a big step in that direction. So we're going to take a few minutes out here, and the three of us U.S. OS crew members are going to try some of the lettuce, and we're going to save the rest of the amount that we can eat for our cosmonaut colleagues too, which are doing a spacewalk right now. So we're going to give it a try, and we'll let you know what we think.
I don't think all of them are on EVA only, because I don't think Oleg Kononenko, it's not on EVA, obviously.
We appreciate your kind words. Enjoy. And we got some extra virgin olive oil and some Italian balsamic vinegar to use as a salad dressing. I'll certainly try it without this first, just to get the full effect.
Just know, this is the first time, like, the crew or anybody has eaten food grown in space. Science! Just so you know.
Like is often the case, the food is never ready when you're ready to eat it. Right, and then we're just going to fit it all into this ziploc? Yeah. And then we'll just eat out of that and take it over and save it.
This is Mission Control Houston. The crew on board the station are ready to consume the red romaine lettuce leaves, the product of the innovative and groundbreaking harvesting of the veggie experiment. They're going to put some oil and vinegar on these lettuce leaves with words about the importance of this experiment and its applicability to future long-duration spaceflight, perhaps to Mars.
Just hold on a second, guys. Somebody copyrighted my war thunder video, and I don't take that too well. I want to see what these guys are pissed about, and if you hear frustrated screaming, you will know what that is. Don't worry, if it is unfair, I will be pissed, and I will retaliate. I don't take it too well when they do that. They say, "Oh, yeah, this belongs." No, it doesn't. How are these guys?
That's awesome. Good. Tastes good? Yeah. I have that. Kind of like arugula. Yeah. It's fresh. It's on. Yeah.
Because, you know, they can only pretty much eat freeze-dried, and maybe, like, every time we splash, maybe, like, it brings us maybe a few fresh apples and oranges, but that's about it. This all has to be freeze-dried for easier storage and because, you know, if we stuff it, will keep for longer.